Hey gang, welcome back to Learning to Survive. Big John, Terry, and Cletus here with you as usual. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this 8-inch survival slash hunting knife. Don't ask me who it's made by because I don't know. And the website doesn't say. I don't think. At least that's what I'm going with. It's a mystery. That beautiful one hell of a what do you think about that, Poster? What the hell are you thinking? Hey gang, thanks for sticking around. Like I said, we're going to be taking a look at this 8-inch hunting slash survival knife. I almost didn't do a review on this knife because I'm ashamed that I even bought it. To be completely honest with you. I bought this knife, a few years ago. Back when I first started getting into survival or prepping or whatever you want to call it. I feel like there's a stigma that comes with the word prepper. And I just hate to call myself that, even though I am one. I mean, I'm a what they call a soft prepper, but I don't have a garden. I'm not raising chickens. I don't have a bug out cabin in the woods. But I am a prepper. I'm prepared, so that makes me a prepper. Whatever. I didn't have a lot of money when I first started out. I still don't have a lot of money, but at the time, I was looking at it as quantity over quality. Like, I need, like, if something happens next week, I need a hunting knife. I need this. I need that. I need, I can buy better things later. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that strategy. Anyway, strategy. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that because at least you've got something. Okay. I've heard knocks on this knife that it's not a full tang, and the first time you put it to some really hard use, it breaks. Okay, yeah, I get that. But if 3 years ago, when I first started doing this, if something happened and there was some shit hit the fan situation and I had to bug out, I got something. It's better than nothing. I may be able to use it 4 or 5 times and then it breaks. But at least I had it for those 4 or 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You can always upgrade later. You can always go and buy you a better, I've got better hunting knives than this now. Some of them, they like to call them machetes, but they're just big ass knives. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this one through its paces. And we're going to see what it's got. I mean, it's not a bad looking knife. I mean, it looks pretty cool, right? Rambo-ish looking, nice big beefy blade. The handle is, I'm assuming it's aluminum. The grips on it are awesome. It's like kind of like knurls on a weightlifting bar. All you gym rats know what I'm talking about. But they're pretty cool. I mean, the fact that the handle's completely round is, that's kind of detrimental, because it's going to tend to turn in your hand while you're using, especially if you're trying to use it to chop. And something this big, you should be able to use this to chop with. Unfortunately, that's how most people say they end up breaking. Either batoning or chopping or, and then all of a sudden it breaks, right here at the hilt And thank you to, man, I don't know how many videos ago it was I was trying to talk about. I'm like, like this part right here, this thing, and somebody's like, it's a hilt. I'm like, duh, thank you. Like, where were you? Should have phoned a friend. Now, there is a version of this knife, and I should have looked this up, but I don't remember who makes it. My brother actually has one, and it looks almost exactly like this knife, but it's, if I remember correctly, it is a full tang, because in this one the handle's hollow and it's got stuff in it. On his, the handle's not hollow, doesn't have stuff in it, and then the holes, I don't know if you can see them, the holes right here, right there, that's to put these little, I don't know what you would call them, spike looking things that you can use for several different things. One of the things that you can use it for is kind of like the Okinawans used size for, is if somebody's like chopping at you with a knife, if this thing is like sticking up, like they stick up about that far. If it's sticking up like that, you can catch that person's knife and then twist, and it locks that knife in, and you can actually jerk that knife out of their hand or break it. And they serve a couple other functions that I don't know what they are. Anyway, so if anybody knows what knife, for some reason I keep thinking it's a Gerber, but I don't think it's a Gerber. I don't know. But if you know what that knife is I'm talking about, that looks pretty much exactly like this one, but it's 10 times better, put it in the comments below, just so I'll pin that comment so everybody can know the knife that I'm talking about. It's a badass knife, it really is. I mean, from the feel of this knife, it doesn't feel bad at all. I mean, it's got good heft. It's fairly well balanced, it's like right on the, a little past the hilt. So it's fairly well balanced. And like I said, it has some stuff inside of it. There's a little bit of specs, not a lot. Let's get into some specs. You can see a picture of the knife close up, and then we'll go through all the stuff that's in the handle. I bought this knife at Harbor Freight, and on their website, this knife is going right now for $8.99. That tells you it's a quality blade for $9, baby. Description. This survival knife is ideal for any outdoor enthusiast. The rugged 8-inch stainless steel blade on this hunting knife is designed for cutting, chopping, and sawing. Features include a compass and a survival kit stashed in the storage handle. This high-quality knife doubles as a complete survival package. Precision, I give up. Precision sharpened 8-inch stainless steel blade, sawtooth edge, survival kit stores and handle. Specs. The name is the 8-inch survival / hunting knife. The blade material is stainless steel. That's it. That's all they give you. Handle material, aluminum. Told you. The blade length is 8 inches. The overall length is 14 inches. The weight is 1.20 pounds. Accessories included: built-in compass, sewing kit, safety pins, buttons, fishing line with hook, 6 matches with fire starting paper, lanyard, and sheath. Customer reviews on this thing are actually pretty good. 92% of customers would recommend this item. It's got a heck of a lot more 5 stars than anything else. So there you go. Somebody likes it. I mean, maybe it's not a bad knife for $9. I mean, it's definitely a beater for sure. But I mean, it's a big, beefy knife. It's Bowie, Rambo-ish. I mean, like I said, it does not feel cheap. It doesn't. It feels like it would do some damage. Sorry, I'm poached. You got the lanyard on the handle, which is cool. Inside the handle is a little survival kit. I'm always scared I'm going to push this thing further down the handle and not be able to get it out. I mean, yeah, like you wouldn't be able to stick a clothes hanger or something in there and get it. The compass is a little, I don't even know if you can see it. There you go, you can see that. It's a little button compass in the, the end. Yeah, whatever. And then you've got your little survival kit, which I'm not going to open up. It has all the aforementioned stuff in it. A little sewing kit, a button. I'm a little curious about the button. Like what? Okay, maybe. You know, I lose my button in a survival situation, I could care less. I'm not worried about a damn button. The sewing kit, on the other hand, could come in handy for so many things. I mean, you could use it for sewing up yourself, patching up your tent, things like that. Clothespins, or not clothespins, safety pins. Safety pins. Ridiculous amount of uses. Matches with striking paper, otherwise known as sandpaper. And a little fishing hook with some line. Cool stuff, man. It really is. I mean, I think it's pretty neat. I mean, is it a complete survival kit? Absolutely not. If you go out in a shithead fan and what is wrong with me today? Sit the way from you go out in a shithead fan situation and you're like, I got my knife, I'm good. Leave the bug out bag and the guns behind. I got this. I'm all right. You're in for a shitload of trouble. All right, so it comes with all that stuff. It's got this little sawback thing, which is just sharper than all get. I would love to take this out and test it, but I mean, it's like scary. Like it would just. I think I'd be more scared of this than I would be of the blade. I think I'd hold it like this and like hit people with that part of it and just shred them. I mean, this, ooh, just nasty. All right, let's put it through its paces with the implements of destruction and see how it goes. First, paper, which I suck at. Oh man, that is jagged as all get out. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's not. It's cutting it, but it's ripping the heck out of it. Oh, yeah. Not. Okay, well, okay. It's okay, straight down. I think it's one of those deals, kind of like some of the other cheaper knives I've done. It's sharper in certain places than others. So it starts cutting okay, and then when it gets to the spot where it doesn't, it just starts ripping the paper. Let's give it the old paracord test. We're going to do one loop, and we'll do a pull through. Oh man, I had to put a lot of pressure on that. 2 loops, and we'll do a slice. Oh yeah, not good. I'm a little concerned about the 3 loops, to be honest with you. I mean, it barely made it through 2. I cannot do 3 loops to save my life. I don't know what my problem is. And don't comment below what my problem is. You so stupid! Having extra problems today. 3. Holy moly. Yeah, not good. I put a ton ton of pressure through that to get it to cut. I mean, it cuts okay, but cardboard. I didn't put some pressure, but it's doing better than I thought it was going to do. But still, I'm going to put quite a bit of pressure. So, not very sharp. Not very strong. I mean, it feels sharp, but I think it's because it has a lot of burrs in it. You know, it's got that drag to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, it catches your nail, you know, whereas most people would be like, ooh, that's really sharp, but it's not really sharp. It's just got a lot of burrs in it, so the edge of the blade is rough, so it's, you know, scraping across your skin. Yeah, this thing isn't shaving anything. Like, there's not even a hair on there for me to wipe off. So, it unfortunately performed pretty much like I thought it would. It performed like a $9 knife. Now, is that to say, if I put the Lansky on it and sharpen it up, is it still a crappy knife? No, I don't think so. I think that if I sharpen it, I think it's still a decent knife. You know, and maybe that'll be a future video. You know, maybe I'll sharpen it up and then we'll take another look at it and see how it does in these tests again. But for today, it performed like a $9 knife. It's not sharp, it's not tough. You know, don't waste your money on it unless you're gonna buy it and then sharpen it. But like I said, even then, from what I've heard, you know, the first time you put this thing through some really hard use, the blade breaks off. I don't know that for a fact, but that's what I've heard. Like I said, the saw part of it, it's weird the way it's set up. It's different, but that sucker just feels like it would do some serious damage. So there you have it, gang. Comment below. Tell me what you think. How did you like the blade? I mean, we all know this knife, whether you own it or not, or have ever owned it or admit to owning it. We've all seen it, you know, in several places. I'm just one of the first ones to have the balls to come out and say I bought it. But like I said, this was years ago, before in a galaxy far, far away, before I had any really good knowledge of knives. And like I said, I was going for quantity over quality at that point. So, I mean, it'd be better than nothing, you know. I mean, it cuts ish. But comment below, let me know what you think. What do you think about the knife? I mean, I'm pretty sure I can already tell what all the comments are going to be, but you know, let me know. If you have one of these, have you ever had one break on you? You know, I mean, do you know somebody that had one that had it break on them? So then we've got some like real world proof. You know, although I mean, why would somebody lie about that? But I'm just saying, you know what I mean. Gang, thank you so much for watching. As always, I love my troops. Thank you for your service. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really, really do. And I don't want to get on a political bandwagon here, but it sounds like a bunch of you may be coming home. And I'm praying for you that you get to come home. I really am. Hey gang, if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so that you get notifications when I post new videos. To all my subscribers out there, I love you guys. I really, really do, man. Thank you so much. I love interacting with you. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then what are you waiting for? Subscribe And here in just a few seconds, there's going to be a little icon of me that's going to pop up right here. I mean, you don't really know it's me because you can't see my face, but trust me, it's me. Click on that and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, gang. I appreciate all of you. As always, you and me together, we're learning to survive. And until next time, we'll see ya. Hey, gang. Welcome back to Learning to Survive. Big John Cletus, and God bless him. I'm sorry, Terry. I'm sorry, buddy. Why do I keep doing that?